It's what's for dinner. Fettuccine Alfredo. Let's get it plated. So the chicken thighs aren't the star of the show today, but we're gonna go ahead and show you what we made to accompany the fettuccine alfredo today. So you can take a look here. I've got 3 bone-in chicken thighs with the skin on. They've been washed and cleaned, so are my hands. We're gonna season them up in the Tefal pan and kind of fry them off without any oil. We're gonna use the skin or the fat from the chicken thighs to get it cooked. For this, you have to have your temperature down really low and check it. You can actually cook it for about 20 minutes on low, just like this. And you can adjust the heat accordingly and just keep checking on it. We put a top on it just so it could make sure we were cooking it all the way through. So after about 20 minutes, we flipped it over for the first time. You know, we were checking on it, but we completely flipped it here. And you can see the beautiful golden color as if I fried it with flour and all the trimmings here, but it's just the skillet and the fat from the thighs. Again, it's not the star of the show, so we're gonna be doing some fettuccine alfredo, and this is gonna be chicken fettuccine alfredo. Okay, let's get the sauce started. We're gonna bathe the bottom of a pan with olive oil. We use extra virgin olive oil. We have the pan on low. We cut up some shallots. You can use onions or shallots. And we cut up some garlic. And we're slowly infusing the garlic and the onion into the oil, the olive oil. And so we're just gonna it's still on low. We wanna see a little brownness, just a tad bit, but we don't wanna burn it. We just wanna get that caramelization and the flavor going with it. After that, we used about a stick of butter and we cubed that up and we slowly let the cold butter melt into the sauce. All this adds to it toward the end. Half teaspoon of nutmeg right here. That's gonna add to the flavor of it. You won't even notice that it's in there though, but it just does something to the sauce. It's unbelievable. We're adding a 1/3 cup of white wine in here. And before we kind of mix in the heavy cream, we're gonna let that burn off. And it burns off pretty quick. And then we start using about 2 cups of heavy cream. Keep in mind the fire's still on low. You've got the garlic, you've got the onions, you've got the oil, the butter. This is not a meal for somebody that's trying to lose weight. You're kind of indulging. And so you do this every once in a while. We got the heavy cream going here and we're just stirring it in slowly. And while the fire is on medium low, we're kind of getting it together and kind of stirring it. And quite frankly, it's a lot of stirring here. It's not going to really get thick until you add your cheeses in. But right now we're just adding in the milk and kind of got the heat up a little higher, maybe on medium now. And this sauce, I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure if you do make it, let us know in the comments. Everybody that's watching this, if you could please just leave a short comment and let us know what you thought about the video and maybe what you'd like to see us do in the future. We'd like that. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. By the way, we salt and peppered everything. Not a lot of salt because the cheese has salt in it. So we used about a teaspoon of salt. And we used about a teaspoon of pepper. But you can use more pepper if you'd like. Now, all the ingredients will be in the description box below. We always leave those down there. But we used about a half a cup of Pecorino cheese and a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And we put that in there. And you're gonna use cheese, more of the cheese to garnish it at the end. But we start out like this. And you want to cook this down a little bit more and it'll reduce and thicken up a little bit. The fettuccine noodles that we use were a wheat seminella flour kind of it was really a really high-end fettuccine where the sauce kind of stuck to it. So it was really a good one. So, you know, if you're doing something special for someone, you can actually get the more expensive fettuccine for this particular dish because it is a special dish too. And you're not going to eat it every day. Although it tastes like you could. Fire down low and just continue stirring. It'll start getting thicker and thicker, and you'll notice it probably after about 10 or 15 minutes that you'll get these bubbles coming up and everything will kind of be thick and ready to go. And we just dropped our noodles down. Just you put your noodles and cook them just like they say on the package and drop them in. Kind of do a little stir, get everything incorporated. And you can use as many noodles as your sauce will allow. You don't want to make it where there's not any sauce left. Let's get it plated. Let's get the money shot going here. And we just gonna put the noodles into a bowl and then garnish it with some parsley and then add the chicken at the end. And there's your dish. Thank you for watching Plate It. We appreciate it. Leave us a comment if you like it. Even if you don't like it, leave a comment and let us know what you'd like us to make in the future. And thank you very much.